Bro, I've had to redo this intro like 50 bajillion times because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I just end up yapping. But, anyways, the point is, I'm chucking a bunch of aesthetics into an online spinning wheel and then moving to a personality generator to create characters and maybe come up with some silly little stories for them. Maybe one silly little story, maybe they're all part of the same silly little world, like who knows, who's to say. But I had some issues with the spinning wheel actually. Well, first I had issues finding styles, because tell me why, like, all the websites were like, pastel style, bright colour style, and I'm like, babes, those have names, but those aren't the names, I swear to God. And it really annoyed me, so I just used my own brain, my own thoughts, and I probably missed out some really great styles, but my memory actually sucks, so you can't blame me for that. When I spun the wheel, bro, I spun the wheel 4 times. I was originally only going to spin it 3 times, but it picked, in those 3 times, it picked 3 very similar, like, colour palette styles, right? It was actually crazy. It was like the world was against me, like, they just knew I wanted to draw a really bright, sparkly character, and it just did not give me that because I'm, like, actually hated for some reason. So I spun again, and I got a pretty good pick, so I'm quite happy with that. Anyways, enough yapping. Let's get on to the character designing. Okay, I'm now going to... what the hell? What is the first one? Okay, next one. Dark Academia, yeah, okay. Okay, 44. Go, I pick, yaha. Tomboy ended up being too broad of a thing, and it just didn't make any sense, so I'm gonna switch up. You know, sure. Okay, now it's like picking the personality, so I put in female, I put click suggestions 25, social class, education, I don't really care about. Generous, bright, boring and cowardly. Okay, that's interesting. Just cool anything, I don't give a shit about that. I'm forbidden. What? Oh, since that one was a fail, try this one. Solitary, trusting, and effective. Don't really know how I'm gonna... Okay, sure. Okay, now it's Dark Academias. Mature, harmonious, carefree, and good-mannered. That kind of suits that. That actually suits that a lot. Punk is up next. Moralistic, solitary, courteous, and sincere. Okay. And the last one, which was my pick. Oh, that's a lot of words. Passive, dynamic, honourable, welcoming, and bound by the book. Sure. I forgot to do this for the first one, but I'm doing it now. So this is for Dark Academia. Ooh, okay. We've not seen many Dark Academia, like, mask outfits. Interesting. This is for punk. Cool. Let's go. And then the last one, which is the one I get to choose. On it. Oh, that's fine. If you're wondering why my little jellyfish dude isn't bouncing in the corner, then don't ask. It's a touchy subject, okay? It's not working. And it's really hurting my feelings. I wasted that time. That half an hour for what? Anyways, so for this goth gal, I put together a mood board of goth clothes that I found on Pinterest. So I don't know how reliable that is or not. I mean, I had an idea already in my head of what goth clothes look like. And this is pretty much what goths to me look like. Almost 1-to-1 in my head. So there's that. I do apologise to any goths out there if this is doing you harm in any way. I'm sorry, but you know, as a non-goth myself, I did my best. Anyways, so I've looked through a bunch of goth outfits on Pinterest, and a lot of them had corsets, so I put that in. A lot of them had some nice dangly long necklaces, like a bunch of necklaces on, so I put as many necklaces on as I was comfortable drawing, because if I put too much on, it's just gonna look messy around the neck. Obviously they have that teased hair, and I tried to get that across. I don't know if that works very well, but there it is. I whacked a lot of lace in the clothes because I love lacing on clothes. It's one of my favourite things. Long flowy skirt, big chunky boots. Very goth, I think. Very goth. At first I wanted them all to be in the same world, same story, but I was really struggling how to merge all of them into the same place. It just wasn't working. With the character I picked, it was I was like, how the hell am I even meant to connect these together? So I gave up and didn't do that. So instead what I'm doing is splitting them off into pairs. So 2 of the characters will be in the same world, same story, and then the other 2 will be in the different world, a different story. But Evelyn's story is she sees the ghost of her dead twin sister, which is the punk character, and what they're trying to do, they're trying to work together to find the dead twin's murderer so she can move on in life, and that's the story. Although she can only see her sister in her dreams, so they have a limited time to talk to each other. But yeah, that's Evelyn, and that's her story. With punk, I'm not gonna lie, I saved this one to last because I was dreading it the most, because I, for some reason, cannot wrap my head around this style. It is just so broad and unique every single time. It's like, how am I meant to like get that across? It was really difficult. But you know, I did my best and I think I did pretty well. I struggled with the colours because I saw a lot of reds and then I saw a lot of greys and I saw a lot of blacks, and it was like, how can I get the blacks and the greys to like not muddle together? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just really, it was a struggle. Let me know if I did it any justice, because I feel like I haven't, but it's as good as I could do as someone who doesn't dress punk. But anyways, her personality is moralistic, solitary, courteous and sincere, and as much as I'd love to say she would be a cheeky ghost and mess things up, it's just not in her personality. Unfortunately, I can't have a fun, loving ghost. She doesn't remember who killed her. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious how she got killed, by on her neck, so she's not a lot of help. She only wants to find the killer to stop him from killing other people. She just wants to move on, doesn't really care. But yeah. So for Dark Academia, I already kind of had like an idea of what kind of style that was. It's like a lot of neutral beige browns kind of colour, which is what I end up doing. I struggled a bit with, like, because the colours are all so similar, I did struggle a bit with figuring out where to place the colours, but I think I did okay. I added in a bit of dark green, so I didn't make a mood board for his outfit because all the clothes are very, very similar. It's not like Goth where like there's a bunch of different kind of ways you can style it, but Dark Academia is literally all the same. It's like flowy t-shirts, long coat, long trousers, nice skirt, maybe a nice knitted sweatshirt kind of deal. Like, that is literally every single Dark Academia outfit, which isn't a diss towards Dark Academia outfits, and it makes my life a lot easier, so I appreciate it. His story, he's called Oliver, and his personality was mature, harmonious, carefree and good-mannered. I wanted to keep my last character a surprise, but I can't do that because they're now like in the same story, so I would have to expose this character to explain his story. So Oliver is a massive fan of this one K-pop idol. Oliver is an actor and very much gives off the presence of like a really nice, calm, caring person. Loads of people love him. He's got lots of fans. He's an American actor, but he's working overseas in Korea, and ends up landing a role where he's a main character working alongside his favourite K-pop idol. Good for him, good for him. He's really out there living all of our dreams. The theme or genre of their story would be like love, romance, drama. Last character is the K-pop idol. His name, okay, bear with me because I'm definitely butchering the pronunciation, but it's Kyung-hui? Question mark? I have no idea, but apparently it means respect, honour and beauty, and I thought that fit his personality a lot. And his personality is passive, dynamic, honourable, welcoming, and bound by the book. So he's very much got that like Todoroki-ass personality. You know what I mean? Like serious but chill. He's chill like that. But because of his bound by the book part of his personality, he can come across as very like controlling, and that leads him into a lot of sticky situations with colleagues and bosses and stuff, because he's like not willing to bend the rules at all. He follows the rules to a T, and a lot of people don't like that. And as every other celebrity, he does get hit online, and he doesn't take it very well. He is the type of person to be sitting through his phone, scrolling, looking at the hate at 1 in the morning and crying himself to sleep. But plot twist, he is also a massive fan of Oliver, so when they meet, he's really like, oh my god, I'm actually meeting like my celebrity crush, this is crazy. So they're both like internally screaming when they meet each other, which is really cute and sweet, and they just like pair together so nicely. They're each other's opposites, and it's great. But yeah, that's him, that's them. Anyways, those are all my designs. I hope you enjoyed them. Sorry if my voice sounded croaky throughout this thing. I swear it's my asthma and I'm not a chronic smoker. Also, it's really hot at the moment. UK heat is like, it just hits different, man. And I know heat, right? I was born in Spain. That goes up to like 40-something degrees more. I don't know, it just doesn't feel anywhere near as bad. I actually feel like I'm dying. I'm not complaining, I'd rather the heat than the rain. God, please don't take it away, thank you. I really enjoyed this. I might go more into depth on like these characters, add more characters to their story, because it was really fun thinking about it and trying to think outside of the box, and just the actor times idol, like, I don't know, something about that is just like I need to do more. Like I need to dive deeper into that. That's literally all I have to say. I don't have anything else to say about these designs, these characters. Let me know if I ate or if I didn't and I messed this up and they all suck. Or actually, don't let me know that because that would hurt my feelings. Smash the like and subscribe button and I'll see you next time, maybe.